Are you ready to hatch some New England IPA? Water better be sweet. Hey, it's Brainmuffin with the beer review, and up today we have from Sweetwater Brewery down there in Hotlanta Way, is from their Hatchery series. This was in a mix that I got recently, and apparently this is number 5, and the other ones I've missed, and that's my fault. So this is the New England style IPA, or Northeastern style IPA. It's also been known as. This is a brand new style. This is something that the Beer Judge Association has finally allowed for. Now it's going to be hazy. It's going to be golden and hazy. It usually has a fruity aroma, not so piney. Some are on the slightly sour or dank side, just tiny bit. Just depends on what you get. They're cloudy. Now the cloudiness is a bit of a to-do, I guess you could say, is where it should come from. The purists will say it needs to be the yeast. In fact, some use a low flocculent yeast and some of them use yeast that have esters that are fruity to really enhance the fruitiness. It's described as juicy. It's described as a full mouthfeel. Some are using high, sorry, the dogs are bothering me. Basically, some are using high protein grains, such as wheat and other things, to make it cloudy. That's also accepted in the style. So here's what we have on the bottle. Hazy golden yellow with pillowy white head, okay. Hop forward, this is aroma, hop forward to say the least dank, resinous, tropical, fruity. So there you go. Flavor, like adding a hint of pine to your grapefruit juice cocktail. Remember, a hint of pine, so it's not so piney like a Northwestern, which tend to be really piney and the like. And not so bitter either. We're talking the 40 to 60 IBU range, and 60 is really high. It's usually about 45, 50. And then I'm not going to read the occasion with that bitterness. So anytime you want a big, flavorful IPA without all that bitterness. So there you go. And this is very fresh. So this is enjoyed by the 2nd of July. So let's see what we've got. Hints of, not hints. Nice and fruity, grapefruit, tropical, maybe a hint of orange there, right on the nose. So here we have a nice, cloudy, yellow beer. And it wants to be cloudy. So it's not a chill haze. This is on purpose. Hint of pine, but just a little bit. Wow. The dank is quite, it's almost like a pink grapefruit. So you can see it's yellow, but it's quite cloudy. So here in the thin part, you can really see it. It's almost like it's like fresh squeezed grapefruit juice and orange juice all mixed together and not been filtered yet. And that's the point. It's supposed to be juicy and full mouth feel, but not heavy. I'm going to make a double one of these. Wow, that is chewy. That's nice. It's just dripping with juicy. Your mouth gets all watery. It finishes, it's got tropical and grapefruit from start to finish. There's a hint, and it ends with some bitterness. This one I think is like in the 5% or 7.5%, so that's pretty high. It has a little bit of a burn there, not much. Wow, that is good. That is very good. It's a little less grapefruity. Now these will warm up. This is fairly warm relatively. It's not like it's hot. It's probably only about 40 degrees or so, maybe 45. Man, it opens up. I'm really starting to like this style. I'm really learning more about it. This is still very new to me, and I really need to make one soon. That is good. That is good. That's a good solid 4 1/4. So I'm gonna check that in. I've had only a handful of these. I've had a couple that were better than this, and some not as good. So this is right in the middle of the pack, which is a good indication for me where I should be aiming. But 7.5 is probably the highest ABV one I've had. So, but man, that's good. Nice, I like it. Let's see if I can check in. I had an error. There we go. So all right, nearby venue Jungle Gyms, and we've got I Believe in IPA level 73. So there we go. All right. So have you had any New England IPAs? You like them, or Northeastern, whatever we want to say the NE stands for? Have you had the Hatchery? This is very good. I like this, guys. If this is kind of an experiment to the brewers, I would say there's just small minor tweaks that I would put in here to get this. I would get that alcohol burn down, even if you're going to keep the 7.5, ferment it a little bit slower. And I would use a yeast that's a little fruitier. I'm not sure what yeast you're using, but I would use a yeast that's a little fruitier ester, so maybe a English Pale Ale or something like that. I don't remember all my yeast strains. I'm just now starting to do research, and I really got to get to it. All right, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for clicking like. Thanks for sharing these videos. I really appreciate the retweets and the reshares of the video. I got some more subscribers. If there's a beer you want to see or a beer style you want to know more about, please let me know. I had some good conversations on World Class Bullshitters Facebook page of all places. So I'm over there a lot. So if you think on YouTube, just go there and leave me a message, tag me, and I'll see it. All right, thank you very much, and see you later. Hatchery Series, New England style, release 5. Huh, interesting. It's not in there fully yet.